You, what's good, everybody? It's been a minute since I done did one of these lives or came outside or did any type of media content or commentary or anything like. And for many reasons that I will probably go through in a whole nother video. Like, life has been lifing to a point where, honestly, no, life has been great. And I don't mean that in a point where it's like life has been lifing in a bad way, but it's been lifing in a way where I really ain't got time all the time to come up here and do lives and come up here and give commentary on other people's lives because I got my own life going on. But at the same time, this has always been something that I've been wanting to do and something that I would start up with, and then I'll probably fall off with it with not being consistent or just getting wrapped up in my own life and not giving a fuck about what anybody else got going on in their lives. But I realized that shit happens every single day. It be so much going on, like so much be going on, and if I want to make my stance in this industry or make my stance in this field or anything like that, I'm going to have to come outside every day and give my input and give my 2 cents on what's going on in this world, because it be a whole lot of ish going on. So I ain't going to be up here long tonight. This was more so just a quick check-in, just a quick, like, let me come outside, let me do a little something. Because it's a couple things that I'm about to get into real quick. Like, we got a couple topics that we about to get into with some things that I've been wanting to lend my 2 cents to. But I gotta go to work tonight, and I actually gotta go, it's 9 o'clock right now, and I gotta be to work at 11 tonight. So we doing an overnight. That's a whole nother thing I got going on. But I ain't come up here to give too many updates on my life or what I got going on. We'll get into all of that. I just wanted to talk about some quick little things that happened. Actually, it happened yesterday. I'm a little late coming outside to come talk about it, but it's happened yesterday. So one of the things that I wanted to come talk about tonight was what happened with Remy Ma. So this is some old shit. This whole situation with Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj, this whole shit is years old. It's done. It's actually a stale ass situation. Quite frankly, I respect her coming outside and talking about it and actually being honest about what happened. But at the same time, baby girl, you look absolutely motherfucking crazy. Invite you to co-host with another creator. I don't even know what that is, but all right, whatever. We'll figure that out later. I don't know. I'm new to this TikTok live shit, so I don't really know who's inviting me up here to join as a guest. Whatever. I'll worry about that guest shit. Let me tell y'all the shit I wanted to talk about real quick. So Remy Ma did just recently come out. She did an interview with Memphis Bleak. Invite you to co-host with another creator. I don't know these people. Oh, so I guess people just invite you to come outside, or that's how this live is? They just invite you to come out? All right, well, listen. So Remy Ma, she did an interview with Memphis Bleak. I guess he got a podcast that he do sit downs with and he give his opinions and stuff like that. But they did a sit down and she pretty much talked about why she decided to go at Nicki Minaj at this time, which that was a whole, that era, that time, that hate train era where everybody just decided to hate Nicki Minaj or stop fucking with Nicki Minaj. It's kind of never been the same since. People kind of ain't really been fucking with her the same since. Granted, she's still the reigning queen in my opinion, but Remy Ma came out, to talk about what happened. And truthfully, what I got out of it, it was like, okay, so it really was never no beef. Okay, so everybody blamed Nicki at that time for everything that was going left with you and what was going left with every other woman at that time. But now that we're getting to the nitty gritty of it, it really just comes out that you saw her as the top spot and you needed to take it, or you saw no other way to get there unless you came at her to take it. So this is what she said actually.
Like, that I give it to me while I'm here and still moving around. But when I came home, it was a very different climate from when I went away.
That's a fact.
Like, people may not remember when I went away. I caught my case in 2007. I got locked up March 2008. 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, I was locked up. So when I came home, it was just one. Like, Nick was out here like...
She was dominating.
She wasn't fucking with nobody.
Yeah.
If somebody wanted a feature that was a female rapper, it was going to be her. If, a project came out of it, that's what it wasn't, no options. And I was just like, damn, like, okay, that's cool. But, I'm home and I gotta get to this bag.
That's right.
And it was crazy because I'm like, once everything happened with me and her, and we fell out for some stupid shit to me. But
it's always over
yeah,
something stupid. It's
shit.
Never nothing real, Rem. I never had a real problem with none of these artists.
Stupid shit from what I'm. Let her finish.
Fell out some stupid shit. I had the opportunity to do summer jam. And of course, everybody was expecting me to be on bullshit, which I was, of course, like I was. But I'm like, yo, I want this to be more than just like that. Like I tell people all the time, like it's easy to tear some shit down. Like you be in this warehouse, like you trying to tear this shit down. I can make this shit. I'm gonna figure out how to tear this shit down.
But
now
you gotta build it up.
How you gotta build it so that it's stable. It could withstand the elements.
Now we gonna be sitting here making calls.
It's
like
different.
You gonna be on thumbtack.
All right. So
they might have paid me about like 60,000 that year, 60, 70, and I took my whole budget. I called Kim, I called MC Light, I called Cardi, I called Young and May, I called Yo-Yo, I called Queen Latifah, and whatever they needed hair and makeup, flights, whatever, I took my budget and I got everybody. Like I wanted to show like, yo, just the different the people that came before me, the people that was fire the people that I seen that was coming. Like Cardi didn't even have a Bodak Yellow was out, but niggas wasn't even playing it no hot. Like I had a big ass argument with niggas because I just wanted to give literally 120 seconds on my set. So I was like, well, it's my set, so I don't want to care what y'all feel. And that's it. After that, when she started like doing this, everybody was like, oh, Remy was right. I don't want to hear it. I know I was right. Stop. But I wanted to like, you know, make it a moment that would matter. And I feel like from that moment, people was able to see and take it like, oh, they all could be together. The way everybody was backstage fangirling out over each other was like Curry Rodriguez, like, oh shit, I ain't see you, man. Like it was just like a whole different thing. Shout out to Raj. She always reaches out. Shout out to Moni Love. She always reaches out.
That's right.
Shout out to Latifah, who she was in like, I don't even know where she was in, somewhere around the other side of the world. I'm like, Jesus Christ. She was like, Fred, don't worry about it. I had my own flight. I was like, okay. Good looking.
Nah, that's Queen Latifah. So shout out to her for that. No, I didn't want to interrupt Remy, and I didn't want her to. I wanted to get her whole point across before I gave my input. But pretty much what I got from that there was never really no beef at all. Actually, if you go back to that time, Nicki Minaj was actually fucking with Remy. She actually was giving her love when she came home. When she first came home, she actually was giving her like a little bit of props and whatnot. So I really didn't understand like during that time, because from which Remy Ma was saying at that time, it was like behind the scenes stuff going on. But now in hindsight, we're looking back, even she's coming out and saying like, this was some stupid shit. There was never really no beef to begin with. So now, and I'm looking like, huh. I even commented under the video and was like, yeah, everybody blame Nicki for everything going left with these females at that time. But now that we're coming back years later and looking at it, we all get back, we all look back, we all get to look back and see like, oh shit, yo, you really came at Nick for no fucking reason. Like you really just, okay, you get it. She was the top John, she was the top one at the spot, and you wanted her spot pretty much. But she really wasn't, it don't seem like she was doing shit to you behind the scenes from what she's saying right now in that video. She wasn't doing shit. What happened to she was doing this behind the scenes and this, that, and the third? Like, so honestly, Remy, for real, she could have, like, I respect that she's coming out and being honest about it, but for real, she could have kept that shit because it makes you look crazy. Like, for real, it make you look like you corny as shit, for real. Like, somebody was showing you love and for y'all could have actually worked together and came on top of shit. But instead of like coming together, you decided to try to take her fucking throne and try to come at her and made her look crazy and shit. And now here it is, years later, a decade damn near later or something. Who's on top? And who's still like running shit for her? Now, granted, that's a whole nother conversation about where Nicki is at in this stance right now. But based off of what said inside of that shit that Remy Ma just talked about, there was never really no beef between y'all. And Remy, you kind of made yourself look corny as shit even coming out and saying that. I respect honesty because I'm a real ass nigga and I'll always be like come out and tell the truth about how I feel about some shit. But just how she went about it at that time, and I'm glad she can look back and say that, yeah, that shit was corny and really wasn't no beef. But baby, you still look crazy. You made yourself look corny. Made yourself look corny as shit, honestly. But that's all. I'm gonna leave it at that because yeah, I can go on and on about the whole time when everybody wasn't fucking with Nicki, and I can get into the whole where she's at right now. But I really don't have time for all that. We just gonna move on and leave it at that. So The other job that I wanted to talk about that happened yesterday was this shit that's going on with Chris Blake Griffin and Steffon Diggs. Now, I'm sure everybody has been seeing what's been going on with Steffon Diggs. I'm sure everybody has been seeing Chris Blake come out. He's doing a whole bunch of interviews, and he's coming out every other day with posts and all these different things. Quite frankly, the shit is running stale. I am not getting into the whole background of what is going on with these two niggas. It just looked like two niggas is having a breakup to me, and I don't know if these niggas is gay or not, quite frankly, and I'm just sitting here enjoying the show. So y'all can do your own research about the whole background story. I'm just gonna go talk about what the fuck was going on recently. So Chris Blake Griffin recently, he just came out and posted a whole nother 20 collage videos, just similar to what he did the last time he came out and posted pictures. But he just posted a whole 20 collage picture slides. And him and his, I don't know if this is his ex nigga. I don't know if this was his DL homie. I don't know if he was really just styling. Something was going on with these niggas. We will, quite frankly, never really know, or we will find out at some point. Something was going to fuck on. I don't know. It's not confirmed, but something was going on with these niggas. But anyway, in the most recent slideshow that he came out with, in the most recent 20 slideshow that he just came out with, he said, "All I want is peace and justice for what happened to me." To anyone circulating the video of me, hold on, wait. Is this it? No, wrong video. My fault. Wrong John. Wrong John. That's an old John. My fault. This is what he said recently. "Tell lies about me and I'll tell truths about you. It's been my destiny since a child." That was the most recent joint he just posted. And when I first seen the slides, and I'm instantly, I just went to the comments. The comments is always where you're going to get. That's where you're going to get the real conversations that are how people really feel. That's where you're going to get the real shit at, in the comments. So I go to the comments, and of course people was laughing, people was confused, and even me, I'm like, what? Shit, honestly, y'all niggas was fire together, for real. I see two fine ass niggas, for real. Like, if that was the case, or what's going on, the way y'all two niggas could have like actually took over shit, for real, like actually coming out and just being together, or the whole story about how these niggas got baby moms and all this shit. This is so many niggas in America. That's a whole nother conversation. But this is a story of so many men in America. Fine ass niggas like this and niggas that ain't so fine like this. But anyway, it's a whole bunch of slides of him and Steffon again. And I'm going through the slides. I'm like, okay, well, what are we supposed to take from this? And then I hear the motherfucking song playing. Hey, bro, this nigga gonna tag the Destiny's Child t-shirt song talking about, bro, like, so what the fuck is we supposed to take from this? This was my whole thing. Like, what, you miss this nigga, or is you saying this nigga miss you? So I was listening to like one of my podcasts earlier, whatever, or one of the streamers I listened to, and somebody had said that basically Steffon was wearing this nigga's clothes, and that's why he put the t-shirts on there. Y'all niggas was wearing each other's, y'all was doing a whole lot of shit together. This is the whole wearing each other's clothes, courtside. It was a whole lot of shit. This looks like a whole relationship. But Chris, honestly, at this point, leave it in the courts. You have a whole lawsuit going on, and you have been coming out doing shit ton of interviews, and I get it. Cardi B celebrity, Steffon Diggs celebrity, they both like way bigger than him, so it's kind of like when they say some shit, whatever he has to say really doesn't matter, or it gets suppressed. So he's kind of like somebody that's he's not, I won't say like a regular dude, but pretty much like a regular dude that's coming up against celebrities and people that got a whole lot of money and a whole lot of fame and a whole lot of clout and things of that sort. So I just think he should leave it in the courts at this point, because now it just looks like a bunch of clout chasing. I don't know if y'all was together. I don't know if y'all was friends. I don't know if y'all had something going on. I don't know if the story he tells is true. I don't know if the story... All I do know is that Steffon did get the nigga ass beat. We do have video footage of that. That's actually factual. But the story behind why that's happened, or what's all the beef and drama going on between them, is either what Chris said or what Steffon is claiming that he's a liar, or somewhere in between. I'm gonna lean on the more somewhere in between portion of it. And like, as far as with Chris and things like that, like, you have a whole girlfriend and a child and people and all. How are you continuing? It seems like he's okay with it at this point. Is even his girl know that he was messing with this man? or she's okay with the implication that he may be bisexual or that he may possibly be gay. I don't know. It's the situation is very layered, and honestly, I'd like to break it down more completely in a video where I actually had the time to like break down every layer and break down every little piece and every little theory about what could actually be going on, or what are the possibilities behind what could be going on. But I do know, like, after dealing with DL niggas myself and shit like that, no, this looked like some DL shit. This definitely looked like some shit that was going on. The pictures, the whole. I'm not sure. I'm actually not. I don't fucking know. But I do know from dealing with niggas myself how shit be looking. Quite frankly, you never really get this type of exposure this much, or this type of like energy in the whole situation or whatever. You normally get things that are a lot more suppressed. You don't normally get these out overt or these loud type of exposures and things like that. So that's why I'm saying, like, his girl got to be cool with it or whatever. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Only the advice I got to my boy Chris Blake is just leave it in the course, because you making yourself look like you just chasing clout and chasing attention at this point. Like, I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm just enjoying the show I'm enjoying the show, but at the same time, bro, you got a whole actual case going on? Don't you want to actually get to the bottom of this? I don't know. Maybe we gonna leave it at that. If he does something else, I'll probably, like I said, I'll break down the layers when I got the time to break down the layers and theories about everything that I think. But for now, we'll just leave it at that. If he comes up with anything else, I will talk about it then. So that's what's going on with that. Was it anything else? It was one last thing that I did. Nah, actually, that might have been it. Cause it ain't really too many. No, it is something else that I wanted to talk about real quick. So, fucking Law Roach. So, and Tyra Banks. This is some. So, of course, if you're around my age or whatever, we all grew up watching America's Next Top Model. We all grew up knowing Tyra Banks. She's a pretty supermodel, bad black woman. Okay, running all that. Then we got Law Roach, who is a celebrity stylist, who's styling Zendaya and styling Celine Dion and styling all of these celebrity clients and just giving them, honestly, he's probably like the top stylist in the game right now. Law Roach he been on his shit. Him and Tyra Banks then had a nasty little arguments. Nasty little arguments on this, what is this, Project Runway? I think that's what it is. I think it's Project Runway. I don't watch this shit. All I know is I seen the clips going on. And baby, damn, Law, like, they saying you looking like you giving bitch. You giving fucking nasty bitch. That's what they saying. And honestly, Tyra was tired of this shit from what I seen. So here's the clip, actually. Hold on.
No, you're overstepping.
Alright. They talk about overstepping and shit.
That's not the challenge.
But you're overstepping.
No, you're overstepping.
No, you're overstepping.
No, you're
overstepping.
You're over-talking everybody.
Ooh, the girls are fighting.
Like, everybody. You are
Because everything doesn't have to be over the top.
Does this even make sense?
That's not fashion. It's about technique and it's about talent. He can so.
Is it water and fire? What's going on?
I just don't think this is beautiful. I don't think it's well made.
We know.
And now that we see it close up, even less.
Even the fucking white lady. Wait, dog.
I'm just like amazed at what's going on right now.
Even the fucking white lady was like, we know. So I didn't see the full clip or the full scene, but that right there was a mouthful enough. Whatever they was judging, Law didn't like it. Tyra must have had an opposing opinion, and she got tired of that motherfucker. Just look, you over talking everybody. You giving like it was just giving diva after diva. Like we got top, we got the supermodel over here, we got the top stylist over here, and they just going at. And even the white lady, she felt the tension. She like, all right, Law, we know. Of course we gonna tell Law to calm down, because at the end of the day, you still a man. At the end of the day, of course they're gonna tell the fucking man to calm down. But Yo, I'm just like, oh shit, I might have to check this out. This looking a little spicy right here. I don't know. This giving old school classic TV drama. That's what that was giving. And I'm like, I haven't had a reason to actually watch a TV show or like a real reality show like that, because we got baddies and we got a bunch of streamers and podcasts and all that type of shit, and I'll be on YouTube. So I don't watch TV shows or like reality TV shows unless it's something that's actually drawing my attention to watch it. I might want to see that just a little bit, just for the little spicy. Just shut the fuck up, Siri. Just for the little spiciness, whatever. I might have to go check that out. So yeah. So that's really the only topics that I've seen going on that caught my interest within the last 24 hours. Like it's other stuff going on out here tonight too, but I didn't check the blog or whatever. Honestly, none of that shit really caught my interest. And like I said, I gotta get ready for work. I don't know how long I've been on this job, but I'll get ready for work soon. But I wanted to come on this just so I can get a good jump start and giving my little 2 cents and giving my commentary of what's going on or whatever. So I done seen a couple people try to invite me to join. I don't know how this works. I really don't. I'm not sure how this join thing works. But what I will say, so if I want to join somebody, and what do I do? Go live with guests. I see it right here. Yeah, I don't. How do you like invite people in? Yeah, I don't know. I don't auto accept. No, I'm not sure how you do that. Let me see. Cool. Okay, quick invites. Who do I No. Okay, all right. I see. Okay, I see people right here, so I can invite people right here. What the hell? I'm on live. Who is this?
ASMR.
What the hell is this? I don't know. All right. So I'm going to
ASMR.
How did you end the hell? All right, I'm going in there. Right?